of kids, USA Today recently wrote an article asking when the right age is to give your kid a credit card.
Oh,
now,
God.
I don't know about that. But there are currently many cards aimed at young kids like the Green Light MasterCard, where parents can set spending limits to try and raise a financially smart kid who knows how to operate within a budget. However, there's a debate between parents about how old a child should be before they're allowed to get a card, and if kids should have additional financial guidance simply beyond having a card. For me personally, I don't think a credit card, I think a debit card would be better for a kid. And then that way, because what I do for my nieces and nephews, I have credit cards that not credit cards, debit cards, and I give them an allowance.
Okay.
And then I put it on there, and so they maintain it. So I don't know, but you're a mother.
I was thinking about this. Initially, I was like, no. But I mean, okay, from personal experience, when I got my first credit card, I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Right.
And I didn't pay my bill on time, and it affected my credit score, and it was on there for 7 years.
Girl.
Yeah, so I never want that to happen to any of my children. So I was thinking, all right, if I'm gonna give them a credit card, maybe I'll definitely put, a balance on there, so they can't go crazy with it, and that they can only use it at school. And they're responsible for paying it back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to teach my children how to manage their finances and teach them responsibility in 9th grade. I think that's yes. So at 14 years old maybe.
Okay.
And they would only be able to spend for that card, they can only buy school clothes.
It has a limit.
It has a limit. Buy school clothes, buy lunch, maybe buy books at the, school fair. That way, it's teaching them, okay, I have a limit, don't go over it, and when I have to pay this bill, I should pay the bill. And how they pay that bill is you've got to do, things around the house. So I'll, give you, $20, $50 or whatever if you mow the lawn, you clean up more than just your room.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So
help out.
Yeah, so that way they're ready for the real world and they're not shocked when they get out of high school.
I feel like we have so many conversations about sex education, but what we really need is money management education.
Yes.
How to handle your credit. I was really ignorant in the sense of I thought, well, I only have a debit card because I don't want to have a credit card, because then if I don't pay it on time, I'm borrowing the money, and that made me really anxious. So instead, I only had a debit card. What I didn't realize is that actually hurt my credit because I didn't have a line of credit to prove that I was trustworthy enough to lend money to. So thank God I have this guy named Malik Davis. I posted on my Instagram a book that I was reading about how to get great credit. I've been working on it, and that's really important. So for me, Iz and I were talking about possibly giving our child a credit card 12 to 13, similar age like you, because that's when they can, and that's when I really want to start teaching them how to build credit from a young age, be responsible. This is your limit. You have to pay it at a certain time, and I think that that's the most important thing we can teach our children for the next generation to break poverty from generation to generation. It really is something that we have to help.
I'm more giving them a debit card when they're
With a limit.
10. As an allowance, stuff like that.
And
so
they
that
can charge
understand
stuff.
spending.
And when the money's up, it's up.
Then
Then you'll be overdrawn and have fun with those payments.